Hey guys, and welcome to the first of many After Effects tutorials. Let's get right into it. To start, we're gonna drag our footage and turn it into a composition. So we're gonna cut it down. There's a lot of empty space that I had. Just gonna cut a bit of that down. So there we go. Drag it over there. So right now, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to try to find the perfect moment, right when your person is like fully in the air. So I'm just gonna scroll through a little bit. Looks like this is a pretty good spot, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do Command-Shift-D, and that's gonna split the thing into two pieces. And then you're gonna go over to layers over here and go into time and click freeze frame. What that's gonna do is that's gonna completely freeze the footage right here. And so now I'm gonna go a bit ahead, I don't know, around here, find this, and do that. Okay, ready? So what we gotta cut off a little more extra footage. I'm just gonna get rid of that because let's try to keep this as small as possible. Bring it over here. Start. We're just gonna find this guy, select the top layer, and we're gonna start by masking all around. And we're back. As you can see, I finished the mask, and you can see I didn't have anything under it, so it's completely black. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna get another copy of the footage and go all the way over to where it's a complete blank shot. So it looks like I'm running through, and it looks like I'm completely out of the shot there. So I'm gonna grab that and bring it over here, and I'm gonna fit it onto there. What this means is that when this is gone, it looks like it's not masked out. It looks completely the same, and it's not black around it. Next thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to click onto the top frame again and go down into transform and select the stopwatch for position. Then you're gonna want to head a few frames forward and move your person out of frame if you want them to fly or hover, whatever you want. And we're going to play that back. As you can see, it looks pretty good, but it's not very convincing. And to help that out, you're going to close the panel and see where these three circles are right here, motion blur. If you click on the square right there and activate it right there with the big button, then it looks way more convincing, and it looks like he's flying. I may actually need to speed it up by bringing the keyframes a little bit closer. That makes him move a little bit faster. That looks a little more convincing. So as you can see, it's practically already done, except there's one last thing. It's the audio. That's what really sells a video like this. So I'm just going to drag it down, and this has a few clips in it, so I'm just going to go to the last part where I know the best one is. Trim the rest off and drag it over to where we need it. Where I want to put it is I want to put it exactly where I start to take off, maybe even a bit before that. I'm going to drag it around and see how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, one last thing, if you took off a little slow, which it looks like I kind of did, you can just click on the frame and Command-Shift-D and select it and go over to layer and time. Go on time stretch and set it to like 50, Then I'll speed it up just by a tad bit. So now I'm going to select everything else. And move it to line up with it. Yeah, I think it's done now. Thanks for watching. Leave a like down below and maybe subscribe if you're new to this channel. And I'll see you next time.